Yesterday was an intense day. This week has been an intense week, especially for two really important women in my life, two of my good long-term girlfriends who are just wonderful, beautiful people, have been going through processing a lot this week, going through a lot, really kind of dredging up some things from their past that they've needed to work through. And it reminds me of my own evolution and struggle to find my confidence and find my voice. I grew up thinking and feeling like, kind of the weird outsider, kind of nerdy girl. I was never quite that cool. I attended a private French school, and that definitely played into the whole picture because there's some really cute, well-to-do girls at the school, as well as a bunch of, kind of funkier kids who are ones I spent time with. But a really major thing that shaped me in all this was I have a birthmark on my leg that is about 3-4 inches long and an inch wide. That's dark brown color. And when I was little, in second grade, I was wearing these stretchy shorts that I really liked, and I think I was pulling them up like all the way up to my chest to show my friend Amelia how stretchy they were and so cool. And when I pulled them up, my birthmark was revealed on my leg, and this boy I had a crush on was like, "Ew, what's that? That's gross." Instantly, my heart sank, and I just was so embarrassed, and had never really felt that embarrassment or fear for my birthmark, but from that moment on became very hyper conscious of it. And I had a few other incidents that built into that, being in dressing rooms with friends, being like, "What's on your leg?" The shock, the fear that they would express, or being on the soccer field, or later on the rugby pitch, and people asking me if it was a bruise. When I was little, I would basically never wear short skirts, dresses, or shorts unless I was in a really safe space with family, and or in a city I didn't know anybody in, and it was really, really hot. It had to be really, really hot out for me to wear shorts. And if I would go swimming, I would hold a bag kind of in that space to hide my birthmark, or I would walk the perimeter the long way around the swimming pool, so the left side of my leg would be hidden, by the wall from general viewing public, or stay in the water longer and not, jump around. I remember having a lot of anxiety around a swimming party I went to in late middle school, and just being so nervous about what people would say. And no one said or noticed anything, and maybe that was because I hid it well, or, they just didn't care, but it was very much in my head. And that's what I'm experiencing with my friends, is that they are holding themselves back and not being the full, beautiful beings that they can be, because they have these ideas in themselves, in their heads about themselves, that they think other people hold of them. And, well, yeah, maybe there are people that think this X, Y, and Z about you, but who cares? This is your life in the world. This is your moment. We only have one life as this unique being on this planet. So you should be out there expressing your unique beauty and your wisdom, your words, whatever it might be. We're all here to play our part. So I didn't actually get over my consciousness of my birthmark, my fear of what of losing friends if they found out about it until the very end of senior year of college. And in college I got more comfortable with my body, with being naked. Um, Recognized that friends and men that I might date would still like me if they saw my birthmark, and I was, gained confidence in growing and maturing. And so on Founders Day, which is this big party, all day party at Vassar where I attended school, decided to wear a shorter dress, which I usually never did. And I was out and about in it, and I met a friend who, asked me that dreaded question, "What's that on your leg?" And I instantly kind of tensed up. But instead of, kind of wondering at it and thinking it was weird, he told me that in Indian astrology, birthmarks are very meaningful, and yet the Indian astrologers can look at them and tell you what it means for your being and what it means about your uniqueness. And I was really into astrology then and am still very much now. And so to hear that, my eyes lit up. I was just like, my goodness, this makes so much sense. And so I actually haven't been able to visit an Indian astrologer since that moment. There isn't one, I don't think, in Portland. But I've really taken that to heart, that my birthmark is a marker of my uniqueness. And I was blessed with it. And really, you can look at it from two different angles. I mean, it could, be a marker of my uniqueness, but it also made me have a unique experience growing up because I felt like an outsider and a little bit less than other people. And so I had to work through that energy in my life, and I also experienced what it was to be on the outside, at least just, if not in a real sense, mentally, feeling like an outsider and not quite as cool as all the other kids for such a minor thing. But I'm so glad that I've moved past that and can accept my body for its beauty in all its shapes and forms. Got called bubble butt when I was in middle school too, and now I've come to love my body as it is. So I just hope that for both of my girlfriends, and that I want them to know that whatever their experiences have been in their lives, they are worthy of love and of expressing their beautiful souls and putting their energy out into the world.